Hello and welcome, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. We're glad to have you with us on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Chicago Bulls against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. This Cavaliers group has been getting things done. The game tonight marks their second of 4 meetings they will play this season, and they come into this one feeling pretty good after winning the last time they met. And before we tip off, I just need to ask Shaq, when you think back to great teammates, what are the qualities that make a great teammate?
Well, you want to play with guys who care as much about the game as you do. A guy who puts the team first. A guy who gets you involved. A guy who has the same dreams and aspirations that you have about the game.
Well, that name sounds like Kobe Bryant to me that you were talking about. But I always look for guys who could push me. I mean, and I could push them at the same time, where we can work together. I mean, it's a family, the basketball team. You playing for 82 games. You need somebody that's going to be in your corner.
Wouldn't you like to push Kenny?
Push him off the set.
Yeah, that's what I was
As long as I can push you back.
You may not be able to. Kevin Harlan, take it away, kid.
I think you can push it back. I don't know.
On the road, looking for a win against an Eastern Conference rival. The Chicago Bulls are ready for this thing to get started. 2K Sports brings you Friday night NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan to call the game with our analysts Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Anderson Varejao still injured. They're counting the days until he returns.
Kevin, he's already been out for a few weeks, and it appears as though he's going to be out for a lot longer than that.
There's still no timetable on his return, even this long after the injury. You start to wonder about the rest of the season.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Taking a look at the Bulls. Rose is the 1 with Butler as the 2. Snell is the 3 with Gibson at the 4. And it's Jefferson in at the 5 down low. So the Chicago Bulls able to put up the first points on the board. Picked by Moskov. Here's Irving. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop break. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss.
That's exactly why it's important to work hard on the offensive glass, fellas, for chances just like that.
James outside. Back to Irving. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Here's Jefferson, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
The Bulls have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And again, Al Jefferson. Jefferson's got his second bucket of the night.
They're off and running. Good start here. They've knocked down 4 of their first 5.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Well, I briefly spoke with David Blatt. He said that their defensive focus, no surprise, will be trying to keep Derrick Rose out of the lane. He added, you know he's come a long way as an outside shooter, but he's a pick-your-poison type of player. We can't let him get into the paint. Makes sense, Kevin.
Always great to hear from you, Doris.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Shoots from 14. That's good from Jefferson on the assist by Rose. 6 points for Al Jefferson.
I love how he used his height advantage on that shot.
And he had the nice soft touch with it, too.
And he gets it to go.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And really, there is no resistance defensively right now. It is just far too easy.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Now here's James. He had 19 points in the win against New Orleans.
Yeah, but I like how he defended as well. You know, he got a couple blocks in that game and just an all-around great effort.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one-hand tomahawk slam?
Bulls shooting their first free throw of the evening. The free throw drops for Butler. Cavaliers have gone 7 of 9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them. Shumpert dishes to Mozgov from 11 feet away, and he hits the jump shot. Mozgov's got 8.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And Greg, you know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
And that's why he sold out for it, because he knew he had to make that play. He wasn't going to let them get the advantage.
Now, here is Irving. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go. The 3. Cleveland the rebound. Here's Love, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's on Al Jefferson.
And with the offense getting right to...
Say what? What? The password is Ricky Hernandez.
The rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
That free throw good from Kevin Love. Both free throws good from Kevin Love.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
Wasted no time on that one. 8 points for Jimmy Butler.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you a problem.
That's good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Certainly looks that way to me, partner. I mean, his energy level is ramped up. I think he's been terrific right from the opening tip.
Now here's Love. He's coming off a 13-point game against New Orleans. Clock at 6. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Not much defense to speak of yet here, guys.
Nope. It's been all offense, fellas, all the time here early.
Butler can't get that one to fall.
And you really thought that was going to be a gimme, but unable to convert.
Yeah, and a little self-talk, angry self-talk for himself after that miss.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
How was that 3 seconds? That's not even 3 seconds, dude. Come on, man.
The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Guys, right
I know fucking 3 seconds my ass, dude.
To establish a presence in the paint.
Fucking 3 seconds my ass, dude.
Is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
3 seconds my ass, dude.
10 points for him. That's great.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
Rose kicks to Jefferson. And that one is hammered home.
Now, that was an incredible reverse throwdown right there.
How they got a 4-point swing because the dude want to stay on there for 3 seconds, man. 3 seconds my ass, dude. When they call 3 seconds on me, I won't shoot the ball.
Guys, that's one of those dunks that you probably want in your career highlight reel.
Here's Love. Rebound by the Bulls. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Was not even close. I mean, they had points coming from all over the place.
Oh, come on, man.
True to the game plan offensively and never strayed at all. Impressive performance.
And here we go. The Bulls fast break.
Make it 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
Yeah, that's right. You got it. And he was ultra safe with that dunk.
No reason not to be.
And guys, as he should be. Remove all doubt on that attack.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. And that one's good.
And he is the ultimate when it comes to being a floor leader on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, he's got a little bit of Greg Anthony in him. And he has been that leader today. I think he's done a really nice job of moving the ball and distributing it the way it needs to be done.
3 seconds my ass, dude. Fuck you mean, man. Referee.
You thought he had a little Greg Anthony. I thought you were talking about the knees, my man. he looked a little hobbled out there for a moment.
Shit is whack, man.
Here's making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Chicago also making some changes. Portis is checked in for Gibson.
Could pass the ball while he's in the air. Come on, man.
And Brooks subbed in for Derrick Rose. It's rebounded by Portis.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got a shot they wanted, but his defense, I mean, deterred them from those playing.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Here's LeBron. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. And the shot is good. LeBron's got 8.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Going in the paint. That's why you perfect, motherfucker.
In the corner, out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession.
That shit whack, man.
Let's take a look at this past month's assist leaders among small forwards in the NBA. LeBron James, number 1.
He just sees the entire floor so well. And from the wing, it's that vision that enables him to penetrate and find the open man in a very crowded area.
You know, I don't think anybody does a better job at pulling off the drive and dish.
Come on, man.
He's excellent at drawing defenders to him.
That's LeBron James. They give him that because he's LeBron James.
And good on the basket. Book it. Portis has got his first points in this one. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Outside Irving. The second chance effort. Cannot hit. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball.
What a start they've gotten off to on the glass. I mean, they've come out banging.
And when a game starts off like this, Clark, there's an intimidation factor, a physicality that they brought that comes into play.
Here's LeBron. Aaron Brooks picking up that last basket. LeBron with a screen on Mirotic. Nobody near Irving. And it comes off the front of the rim.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Matt Barnes is checked in for LeBron. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Mike Dunleavy, he's checked in for Al Jefferson. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
And that's what's created a rhythm for them offensively. That's also why you see them knocking down that mid-range jump shot.
The Cavaliers shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no.
Second free throw, no good. Chicago leading. Here's Butler, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Took the safe route there. Wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble on that one.
Nope. Up and in with one hand, the most basic finish possible.
But he still makes it look good.
Now here's Williams. He picked up 12 points in their last one against New Orleans.
And don't forget his unbelievable steal total in that game. I mean, almost to the point they didn't want to bring the ball up the floor.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Here's Portis. It's Chicago with another bucket.
Seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Now here's Williams. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Here's Thompson, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
And guys, isn't it great to see a player who works that hard on the glass at both ends?
Well said, G. That's the way he has built, you know, his reputation. Clark grinding away, 100% effort all the time.
And you know, Kevin, all that effort.
Oh, come on, man. Tied up with the door.
Jams do we see from this guy?
A bunch. Lucky as shit.
Portis, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Boy, he is such a ridiculous dunker.
High riser, no doubt about it.
Goodness, I mean, you come to expect plays like that from him, and folks, that never gets old.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into
the paint.
Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Here's Serafin. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
And the shot is good. Chicago calls timeout.
He make match
Chicago's
basket.
gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Butler, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Crafty pass work there, getting it down low for the easy deuce.
You look at Jimmy Butler. He's really been playing well.
He just continues to light them up. They're going to have to find a way to make him work harder for his points.
Now here's Irving. Against New Orleans, he was really on his game. It's deflected, but they get it back. Barnes kicks to Williams. The tray. Chicago grabs the miss. Their last encounter was in Chicago.
Really a resounding loss the last time they matched up. They got absolutely manhandled on the boards.
And Greg, you know how it is. At some point, you just got to man up and play with a lot more aggressiveness and toughness and pride inside.
Now here's Serafin. Aaron Brooks missing his last shot.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
And here's Irving. Right now, he averages nearly 23 points a game, a relentless offensive force. To the inside. And there's Thompson. That's good on the assist by Irving. Irving's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Here's Portis. Plenty of offense in this closely contested. And LeBron James trying to will his Cavaliers team to its first title. Teammate Kevin Love says LeBron made it clear from the start what he expected.
He sat us down maybe right before the first practice and kind of spoke about what he thought everyone should bring to the table, and we had to hold up our end of the bargain.
When someone like LeBron talks about what you need to bring to the table, you better bring it.
Yeah, I would think so. You'd be better served to go right along with what he's talking about. Dub the new big three along with Kyrie. I think if they just keep following LeBron's lead and advice, the sky's the limit.
Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. Looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
You know, it's been about how solid they've been offensively here, really tuned in with one another.
Good ball movement, and it's paid off on the scoreboard.
So the Bulls 5 right now. Snell is the 3 with Gibson at the 4. Brooks out there with Rose. And it's Jefferson in at the 5, roaming the paint. Cleveland shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. And the technical free throw is good.
That shit whack how they can score off me, man. Good defense, man.
On defense, the Bulls. Here is Love. Passes to Shumpert. With some arc, and that's 2 points on the layup. Shumpert's got his first basket. Guys back and
that
forth.
shit is whack, man.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way. And when he's got that much of a height advantage on the perimeter, it's really tough on the defender. Easy three-pointer.
Love with the screen for Shumpert. Williams with a clean look, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. Williams has got 4.
That shit is whack, man.
Rose passes to Brooks. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. And the Bulls lead by 1.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
Here's Williams. Aaron Brooks picking up that last basket. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 14 feet away. Mozgov's shot is off.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Rose, good.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Dishes it to Love. Good on the 13-footer. Love's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
Deflects the pass. Here's Shumpert. And Jefferson sends it back. But they recover it. LeBron's shot is off.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Out to Brooks. Another one falls for Chicago.
Assist from Derrick Rose.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Down low, off his leg, and the ref's whistling a kick ball. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. Here's Mozgov. Good, great play by Williams to shut it up. 14 points for Timofey Mozgov.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
Jefferson attacking, wasted no time on that one. And the Bulls lead by 3. The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Here's Love, and the layup falls. Love's got 10.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated, in stride.
Brooks misses.
Hey, I like creativity and a circus finish as much as anybody. But you better be sure you got a chance to make it.
James wide open. And another three for Cleveland.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
That's a 2 from Snell. Gets the jumper from a corner to fall. Snell's got the game tied up here for the Bulls.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Kept alive. Out to Shumpert. Puts up a 3. No basket with that shot. Having trouble finding his range. He's 1 for 5. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Timothy Mozgov. That's his first foul. Cavaliers making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. Cavaliers have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
That's just whack. Without fouling, really do it?
Uncovered. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Well, the defenders have to make sure they tag.
Come on, man. They keep doing passing lanes, man.
Wallace with it, and Rose picks him up defensively. Love with the screen on Rose. And Williams, here we go. Love with a wide open look. Off target from three-point range. Into the Bulls, shooting and feeling it offensively in the second quarter.
Oh, come on, man.
60%.
Right through the passing lanes, man.
Rose.
They love to do, man. Get in the passing lanes.
Left side, Love. 5 to shoot. The kick out to Williams. All alone. Kept alive. Outside jumper. Love with the screen on Brooks. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. And the
shit is whack, man.
lead by 2. Rose kicks to Brooks. And Shumpert pulls it
Come on, man.
He had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Brooks misses. Cleveland's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second.
That shit is whack. How you can't score a buck but they can score with no problem.
It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
That shit is whack, man.
With that much of an advantage
In the paint, and he can't score already.
The defense could do.
It's stolen by Iman Shumpert.
That shit is whack. That shit is garbage. On my mom, this shit is garbage.
Williams. Feeds to James. To the paint, got a piece of it. Gibson with the steal. Fast break, here comes Chicago. Rose with the ball. And Brooks gets it to go.
What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first, and that was pretty good.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Thompson comes in for Kevin Love. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Mo Williams. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Portis, he's checked in for Jefferson. Mirotic comes in for Taj Gibson. Mike Dunleavy, he's checked in for Tony Snell. And it's Butler in for Brooks. James kicks to Shumpert. The screen from Thompson. On the wing, Shumpert, defended by Dunleavy. The 3. Here's Henderson, and there's 2 points. Working on the
Come on, man. All the bodies, man.
Battle for the offensive rebound and come up.
You're going to get an easy shot.
Guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow, just like he got there.
Portis, they defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything they threw at him.
Stolen
That shit is
by
whack.
Anderson.
Without fouling, dude.
Yes, and it's
Without fouling.
the assist.
But they can get the ball.
Assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight.
That shit is whack, man.
Inside, here's Mirotic. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
Cavaliers leading. James outside. Shoots from 14. The shot will not go. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Now here's Shumpert. He has 6. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time. And he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one. That's for sure.
No chance, Kevin. I mean, the screen was in the right spot. His feet were set. He would have had to go straight through him, and that's not legal.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. After Chicago picking up the basket just moments ago.
Well, he's an undersized center, but he more than makes up for it with some serious leaping ability.
From 15 feet away. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Mirotic has got the game tied up here for the Bulls. LeBron dishes to Shumpert. The screen from Thompson. The drive by Shumpert. And it's blocked by Mirotic. Now here's Rose. The fast break opportunity. That puts them in the lead. And that's now 21 points for Butler.
A splendid pass that time by Rose.
Cleveland's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Timeout called, Cleveland. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Seraphin comes in for Chris Anderson. And it's Barnes in for James.
What do you say, fans? You feel pumped up now?
Shumpert gets a wide open look, finds himself wide open and drills it. Shumpert's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And I like the fact that he really
This been going back and forth.
First quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Here's Rose. He picked up 30 points in their last win against Philadelphia. It's stolen by Iman Shumpert. Here's the break. Here's Irving. And the basket good. Irving's got his second bucket of the night. It is
that shit is whack, man.
Tucked through the first half.
No kidding. I mean, neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time, guys.
So close.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawing back and forth.
Garbage, man.
Now, here is Irving. Following the miss by Nikola Mirotic.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
They're not
getting the
job done.
That's a great point. 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed have come at the rim.
Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Portis.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
That's good.
That shit is whack, man.
That was the 3rd straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical, be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
But they get the ball. Come on, man.
They set the pick. Irving against Butler. Seraphin. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Now it's
this
a
shit is
6-point
whack.
Cavalier
This shit
lead.
is garbage,
They're
man.
beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg. They've allowed
Made up, been
from
made,
point-blank range.
but point blank range. Point blank range. Ain't no defense at all.
There's 57 seconds left to play in the first
Ain't
half.
no defense.
And that one's good, Barnes.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to
And
share
how
the
to
ball.
share the ball. They know because they don't.
If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Now here's
This
Irving.
is whack,
Following
man.
the miss by Nikola Mirotic. Here's Thompson. He gets the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
Here's Barnes. After the
whack,
Bulls
man.
pick up 2. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
Well, it seems like they're getting a little fat and sassy here, complacent in the second quarter.
We've seen their free throw attempts stagnate, not getting much going on inside.
Fucking garbage.
They can't get too comfortable.
Outside Irving. And Mirotic sends it back. And the officials now calling the shooting foul. He got a lot of ball on the block, but also got the body, so some free throws coming up right now. The Cavaliers have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
This shit is whack, man. It's fucking garbage.
And that
Fucking garbage
concludes
as
the first
fuck.
half. Cavaliers
Garbage.
lead by 8. And time
Lead by
to
8
go
because
courtside
they can make every shot.
Of course.
Kevin with LeBron and another dunk.
Fuck you, LeBron. Y'all down and force my ass. All y'all do is pass the ball all day.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Kenny. A stellar first half for Timothy Mozgov. He had 14 points, and so that does it for us. Hope you enjoyed our halftime show. Now,
Fucking garbage as fuck. How they can pull away like that.
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
You know, we talk so often about making your teammates better, and his ability to see the floor and then make those passes on time in that first half was the key.
Boy, I tell you what, they say he's not a playmaker, but he certainly has fooled me with the way he's performing right now.
Down low, it's Love and Mozgov. Filling out the wings, it's Shumpert and LeBron. And it's Irving in at the point guard position. That's the group starting the second half for David Blatt. For Chicago, they had gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
Here's Love. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Love's got the lead up to 10 now for the Cavs. And Chicago shooting nearly 70% from the floor. They are putting on a clinic offensively.
Yo, they can make every shot. Other team.
Could have just kept it simple.
Wide open.
The easy shot.
Here's Irving. Rebounded by Snell. Bulls trail by 10. And here's the fast break. Rose leading the way.
And the offense has just operated really smoothly here in the open floor.
Yeah, and for them to reduce the lead, they should keep the pace brisk. I mean, that's how they've generated the highest quality shots.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball after the Bulls pick up 2. Love can't hit.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
The Cavaliers again can't hit. Butler passes to Jefferson. On its way from Rose for 2, and he drops that one in. Rose has got 8 points.
That was a textbook shot from Rose, and pretty to boot.
And Shumpert kicks to James. Love with the screen on Butler. Again, James missing.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Outside Shumpert. He dishes it to Mozgov. He's still up. Now he is 9 of 10.
Their prowess inside has been tremendous, guys. I mean,
They've been going inside the paint. That's what fucked me up.
And until the defense puts up a little more resistance, they ought to continue to pound them down low. Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Oh, we've got a moment here. Let's now see who the league's top scorers are. Number 1, Jimmy Butler.
You know what, Kevin? Leading the league in scoring is no small feat. He's out there every night giving it his best, and the effort is definitely paying off. You know, Love is playing well. He has 9 rebounds, and he's come away with 2 steals as well. He's blown up some plays out there.
And it also shows you the importance of intelligence as a defender because he has been a nightmare on the ball.
Mo Williams is checked in for Shumpert.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Mozgov sets a screen for LeBron. Feeds it to Mozgov. And he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
And here is Irving. After Jimmy Butler made that last 3-pointer. Fires from 14. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. It's on Al Jefferson.
Wow, he got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And so he hits.
They really trying me this game,
going at the foul line since halftime. I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, as cool as can be, Clark. Great focus and efficiency. That's how they built this lead. Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
And here are the Bulls now. Mo Williams missing from long range.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Back to Irving. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 3 assists in the game.
Defensively, I think they've got to do a better job of bodying them up.
Clearly, they've been outclassed in the paint, really at both ends of the floor.
Now, here's Jefferson. He's got 14. Snell, that's good. And Clark, a great competitive game so far.
Yeah, tit for tat. I mean, back and forth, plenty of lead changes, and excellent play.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
James against Butler. LeBron drives in. And too long on the shot. Chicago's gone to 3-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Took him no time at all on that one. And now a 3-point Bulls lead.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Irving kicks to Williams. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
All right, a moment to check out the stats for Jefferson. A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. First in field goal percentage, 4th in rebounding, and ranked among the top 10 in scoring. He can fill it up with the best of them.
Yeah, and you're right. He's been the pinnacle of scoring efficiency. Never seems to take a bad shot. So far in the game for Mo Williams, he's got 8 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in 3-point land.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those out of him.
Anderson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And stolen by Love. Here's James. And another field goal in this total, making 7 for 14, shooting 50%. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end.
And Anderson gets it to go.
That shit is whack. How they just wide open, man.
Get the ball right to the bucket.
And exactly what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. Just more of the same.
Went for the 2-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Here's LeBron. The Bulls getting the bucket. Love kicks to James. Cleveland moving it around. Irving drives in. Rebound collected by Snell. Snell's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. 3-pointer, Butler. A putback. Cavaliers with the rebound. Love's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And there's Williams. That's good on the assist by Irving. And that's 11 points for Mo Williams.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
They've been very untidy with the ball here. You commit turnovers when you try to do too much or you force it. They need to focus on making the simple play, good passes, and moving the ball around.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. Mirotic is checked in for Chicago.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
LeBron kicks to Love. Williams for three. Another miss by Williams.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
That's good. Now it's a 3-point Bulls lead.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight. And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
A nice shot by Irving.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Cleveland's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. High, arcing shot. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. And it's now only a 1-point Bulls lead. Brooks kicks to Butler. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Flush that thing down, young fella.
That is a fierce two-hander.
Maximum force on that dunk.
The Cavaliers shooting it beautifully here in the third. 56% from the field. Love right side. To the paint. Here's Thompson. Soft touch off the glass. Thompson's got 10 points.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Gibson. Thompson with the rebound.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
And it's blocked by Mirotic.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
And he gets it to go. And 12 points for Brooks. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Williams kicks to Irving. And no good as it rattles out.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
Butler attacking, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
A different look now for Cleveland. Kevin Serafin, he's checked in for Love. Barnes comes in for LeBron. And it's Amon Shumpert in for Mo Williams. Chicago also making some changes. Portis comes in for Al Jefferson. It's Dunleavy in for Taj Gibson. Shumpert against Brooks. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut down now to just 4 points at the basket from Shumpert.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And, Greg, those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
The Cavaliers shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. Here's the screen. The screen from Thompson. Outside Irving. To the paint. Off the pick. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And ran his man straight into the screen and got a clear path to the bucket.
That is how it is done.
Excellent team play there on the pick, and then he rips it down.
Good. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Irving dishes to Barnes. Back to Irving. To the paint. Here's Serafin. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Cleveland's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Nobody near Barnes. Buries it from three-point range. Barnes has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. They're
simply living and dying from behind the arc in this second half. And, I don't think that's the way to go here. They're trailing. The three-point shot can be used. They've got to balance it out.
Now, here is Irving. Following the miss by Nikola Mirotic, and that one's good. And now just a 1-point Bulls lead.
He had
That shit is whack, man.
Moves there, and you just got to love the fact he went old school with the finger roll.
That drops, and it comes off an assist from Brooks. 10 points for Nikola Mirotic. Cleveland's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Butler against Irving. Thompson powered down with both hands.
And now this game's taken on a whole new feel since halftime.
Boy, you can actually feel it. It's palpable. The energy level on both sides has really gone up a bunch. This switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
The dish to Barnes. Now here's Seraphin. D right on him. Off the mark for the 4th time this game. He is 7 for 11 now.
A chance here to go 2 for 1.
Boy, they've got to ramp up the speed and make it happen in a hurry.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Irving passes to Barnes. They double him with Butler. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And it's good. 15 points for Kyrie Irving.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
4 seconds left. Can't hit.
And nothing fancy really about that play. That's just good old-fashioned hard-nosed basketball to get that one.
The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. It's the Bulls up by 5. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. The Bulls leading by 5. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. Butler and Snell are the wingmen. Taj Gibson is out there with Jefferson, and it's Rose in at the point guard. Now here's Williams, following the miss by Derrick Rose. And that is good. 19 points for Love.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture. Clutch.
Rose kicks to Butler. And it's Gibson finishing it off.
It's as if the defenses have just given up.
Yeah, you know, the pace has only picked up the deeper we've gotten into this game, which is remarkable. It speaks to the endurance and stamina of these teams, and it's also been a lot of fun to watch.
Rebound collected by Snell. Snell's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Oh, hate that shit.
Williams with the ball, and Rose picks him up defensively. Here's James. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. And Shumpert kicks to Williams. Love in the post. Working on Gibson. And that one's good. Love. Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's Butler. Yes. And it's Rose with the assist that time. Butler's got 53.
That's some grit and determination in the post. Essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Exactly. This is the time to attack on the interior and convert those easy opportunities.
Mozgov sets a screen for Shumpert. Count that one. The Bulls lead has been cut back down to 2 with those points from Kevin Love.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off. Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's having.
James kicks to Shumpert. Three-pointer. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
And it's good. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. kicks it to Love. Can he keep it going? And there's a whistle that goes on him on Shumpert. That's his first foul. The Bulls leading by 3. Rose kicks to Jefferson. From 15 feet away, again Chicago.
Locked and loaded tonight. Whenever he's got any kind of a decent look, he's knocked it down.
Well, sans his lights-out shooting, they'd be staring at a huge deficit.
Mozgov misses the layup. Bulls have gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth, going 6 for 7.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing
stream, how are you?
skills. Check out the game from Moscow. 22 points and a pretty good rebounding performance from him also.
And Clark, he's been terrific in terms of his positioning and boxing out very well also. Just battling hard on every possession.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution. Well, I like the way he's turned the heat up here in the fourth. I mean, that makes him an 80% shooter so far in the quarter.
And stolen by Love. Got that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from James.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
And Jefferson gets it to go.
And such a steady hand. I mean, he's one of those guys that's really allowed them to take the lead.
Well, he's just so reliable and dependable and consistent, especially here today. I mean, his shooting percentage is off the charts.
Now is not the time to be giving him that kind of shot.
Rose dishes to Snell. No good on the 3. Cleveland's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Here's Shumpert. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Williams has got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Now here's Gibson. Another one falls for Chicago.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Here's James, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
He's still looking for his first three-pointer of the second half after making just one in the first.
Shumpert passes to LeBron. Back to Shumpert to take the lead. And another 3 for Cleveland.
You can really see that his confidence is at a high level here in this half. He didn't have a 3 in the first.
On its way from Gibson for 2. Will not go.
What the fuck?
And Shumpert kicks to James. It's a pick by Love. Here's Shumpert. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And since the start of the fourth quarter, that three-point shot has just been there.
Yeah, exactly. Doing an excellent job. I think finding the open guy on the perimeter.
Come on, man.
Major weapon for him right now in this quarter.
Now here's Williams. Following a miss by Josh Gibson.
Boy, oh boy, to be young again. My, oh my. Got me thinking back to my days.
Oh, yeah, right. It does make you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Well, speak for yourself, because I could never throw it down like that, but I will say it sure looks fun, doesn't it?
And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Kyrie Irving's checked in for the Cavaliers.
Close to them threes, man.
Here's Butler. And again, Chicago. No good.
That shit
The
is
Cavaliers
whack.
leading by 6. Outside jumper. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And so he hits the technical free throw.
No, they can get threes, man. They talk about threes.
Outside Irving. Here's Mozgov. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And Kevin, plays like that, really the reason they've got a nice lead right now. Just a great job on the glass.
And Greg, the jam and the follow gets their whole bench jumping. Clark, look at them. They are really into it.
Yeah, they sure are. And that's a little salt in the wound there. I mean, they take a miss and turn it into one of the plays of the game. That hurts.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
Here's Shumpert. And again, unable to change momentum here. To the middle, and it's Kevin Love with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the game.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
What's up?
It's Jefferson outside. Can't get it to go. And Cleveland will come the other way. When this game is done, they'll be off to take on the Raptors. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Irving dishes to Love. And he gets the bucket. Love's got 16 here in the second half.
He has been so big here in the fourth quarter. 5 of 6 from the field.
From deep, Rose. Love grabs the board. Love's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. And Shumpert kicks to Irving. And right through it goes. And it's a 6-point Cleveland lead. Chicago's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that. Well, Irving has simply been great. He has 17 points and a crazy number of assists.
Both free throws good for Irving.
He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
Bulls trail by 8. And here's Rose outside. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
That's good. 23 points for Amon Shumpert.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
The Cavaliers leading by 7. Irving kicks to James. Here's Love. Here's Mozgov. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
Oh my God.
Mozgov's got 29. Chicago has gotten the 3-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. Rose can't get that one to fall. Cleveland's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. Here's Shumpert. He goes up again, and there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Ricky be here all the time. I'll be at one.
That's good for Mozgov. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Way too many shots in close, and he's got to get his guys to cut that down in terms of points in the paint.
Clearly the reason for the timeout, Greg. I mean, he wants his guys to toughen up inside and start protecting the rim.
And now